Forgotten History, the Neville's Cross Campaign, and the Scottish invasion of northern England. 1346. The uneasy truce between Scotland and England was about to come to an end. The Truce of Malestroit, signed by England, Scotland and France in 1343, was intended to ensure peace between the three nations to last until 29th of September 1346. In reality, however, the treaty was largely ignored by all parties, and border skirmishes and small-scale engagements carried on regardless. All sides employed spies in the other's camps, and it was common knowledge that Edward III, the English king, intended to invade northern France in the summer of 1346. Likewise, the English knew that Scottish preparations for an invasion of northern England were well underway, and that France had been supplying the Scots with modern war equipment since at least 1344. This, along with intelligence suggesting the arrival of several small parties of French knights and men-at-arms in Scotland in early 1346, sent alarm bells ringing throughout England, particularly among the English barons in the northern counties of Northumberland, Cumberland and Yorkshire. Philip VI, the King of France, implored David II, the Scottish king, to invade northern England should Edward press ahead with his plans to invade France. King David agreed to honour the Auld Alliance between Scotland and France and fight their ancient enemy, England, once again. The aim of the Auld Alliance was to deter the English from waging war on either party, the idea being that if England attacked France, the Scots would invade the north, and if England attacked Scotland, the French would attack English holdings in France and threaten an invasion of England. As expected, Edward raised a large army of around 15,000 men and set sail for northern France, the goal being to capture Calais and the surrounding area. Naturally, this was a bit of a ticklish problem for King Philip of France, who swiftly fielded an army to meet the English and sent envoys to David of Scotland calling on him to honour the alliance and invade northern England. Scottish forces probed into northern England, but were soundly rebuffed by local defenders, and David's forces headed back to Scotland to lick their wounds, content to see out the truce until the 29th of September 1346, at which point he assured the French the Scots would resume their offensive. Philip was understandably less than impressed with this outcome. At length, David ordered his magnates to marshal their forces and muster at Perth. Philip's slightly ticklish problems from a few weeks ago was now a full-blown rash. His army was crushed at the Battle of Crecy on the 26th of August, and the victorious English were now besieging Calais. In addition, English forces were running rampant in Flanders, Brittany and Gascony. As if this wasn't enough, things got worse still for Philip of France. Poitiers, the capital of Gascony, was captured by English troops on the 4th of October. In the meantime, King David of Scotland had done little other than muster his men. Thanks for watching. Why not subscribe and join us in part 2?